So, here's a woman, right? Supposedly saying women are loving being single, right? Supposedly. They love being single. This one is a little bit long, so I'll probably dissect it while I'm watching it, right? So, yeah, I mean, be warned that I'm going to stop it often to dissect it and give my opinion. Absolutely. That's right. Exodus. That's right. Yeah. So let's dissect this woman.
Why a lot of women, including myself, are deciding to stay single. I'm 45 years old, soon to be 46 years old. I am happily divorced. I was in a 28-year relationship, 19-year marriage. So I'm going to.
This is the thing, right? Man, it's like 40, 46. I mean, yeah, you should stay single. I mean, you're at that point. Me personally, for anyone that says I'm happily divorced, you're a red flag. You're a red flag. You are essentially telling me that you married a person and you're happy you left. You chose to be with this person and now you're happy you left that person. That's a red flag to me. So I'm not into that.
share with you my perspective, given that I've been in this long term committed relationship and marriage, been there, done that, and now being single close to 4 years now. Well, I thought I got really lucky that I met my person.
I also want to say this, right? These women that are happily single, 4 years. How much I guarantee you, and I'm not just saying like this woman, no, but I'm saying a lot of women who these supposedly happy single period, right? I guarantee you they're still racking up bodies. They're still having sex with men. Having sex with men that, one, you don't see a long term relationship with, two, you can't get a long term relationship out of. That's amazing. That's great. That's awesome.
And for me, I was committed to this person and really thought that we'd grow old together. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out. Some of those challenges that I had were misogynistic mindset, a lot of
And this is the right. She's gonna start to babble on about all this, how all the terribleness of this her ex husband. You married the man. You saw fit to marry this man. You saw fit to say I do. You saw fit to be with this, give this man years of your life. And now you see the now it's like it's funny, right? Oh, now you see this? You did not see this the first year? You didn't see this the second year? You didn't see this what? Third year, fourth year, fifth year, 10th year? No, you saw this the last year you were with him? Amazing. Amazing that women are their intuition was so amazing, right? Women's intuition, right? Women's intelligence. Oh, it's so amazing. You saw this man narcissistic. And that's so common, right? Practically every woman, every man that women break up with, he's narcissistic. Crazy. He's narcissistic. He's abusive. He's a liar. He's a cheater. Oh, but you know what? I married him. I gave him 10, 20 years of my life. Really? The insanity. Absolute insanity. Yeah, it's this is the thing, right? And we're gonna listen to it more. She's pretty much naming the man's fault. Where's the accountability for her like contribute? Women do not say what they've done to relationships, their flaws, how they made the relationship, how they contribute to the failure of the relationships. That's why they're so happily divorced, happily leaving the marriages, or the ones who leave the marriages because they don't see their contributions in the failure of that marriage. They put the blame strictly, wholeheartedly on the men.
insecurities, jealous, possessive, controlling, manipulative. And to be honest with you, I participated in that experience because I was loyal to my former spouse and my family, and I committed to whatever it took to keep my marriage and my family unit together. But you know what I learned? I learned that I wasn't being loyal and committed to myself. And in this process, I seriously was dying a slow death. And I had stayed around long enough, hoping and wishing that one day things will get better until I decided to walk away. And then on top of that, this person also was a habitual cheater as well. And he blamed me for all of his insecurities. And when he cheated, I got the brunt of it, and I got gaslit, and I got blamed that I was a cheater when he was the one being the cheater. So red flag number one, if you are in a relationship and your spouse or significant other is blaming you of cheating, that's a red flag. It's because they're the one who's cheating. So anyway, now that I'm on this side, single. Now, I'd never dated until about a year after I left that relationship. As an adult, I was never, ever single as an adult. And at that time, I think, turned 42. I just turned 43. And there's quite a bit of women out there like myself who met their husbands really young and never dated. Anyway, no one taught me about dating. So I went in there fully committed to the experience. And
let's say this, right? I would say this. I'm not saying that there's no bad men out there. There's plenty of bad men. But this is the thing. You chose to be with him. I'm not saying that, like I said, there's no bad men out there. There's plenty. There's plenty of bad men out there. But this is the thing where women don't understand. How does it paint you in a good light for the man that you chose to be with, the man that you chose to marry, and in some cases, the man you chose to give children to? And now he's all these things. Honestly, it just shows that you are such a red flag. That you are attracted to and you attract such terrible men. Okay? It does not paint you in a good light. Does not, in my view, right? Because it only tells me how you judge people, the character you have, okay? The type of person you are, to be attracted to be loyal to want, right? These terrible men. This is the thing where women can't see it. You being with terrible men just shows me what type of women you are. And it shows me that, you know what? Like I said, it's not coming out of nowhere. Who knows? And here's the thing, right? Women don't ever say it. Was she a nag? Was she argumentative? Was she terrible to be with? Was she a headache? Did she not bring her man peace? Okay? There's a bunch of things, but we only know what she thinks. Okay? And again, I don't condone cheating. I'm not condoning cheating. Okay? So I'm not saying that man is good. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that, you know what? The failures of relationship is rarely one-sided. It's rarely one-sided. And I'm not saying one is bigger than the other. He cheated. Yeah. But did he cheat it because you were an absolutely amazing wife? Or did he cheat because you were just terrible to be with? Again, I'm not condoning cheating, but we don't put it all to light. Bring it all to light. Where, you know what? He cheated. He was a terrible man. But you know what? You were a terrible person to be around. He didn't want to be around you, so he cheated on you. That kind of tells a lot, right? That helps in knowing the situation. That helps the next person in knowing what he's getting into. And, you know, this is the thing where it's also indicative of women's personality. In my opinion, women are not just, oh, I've been with one abusive man and that's it. No. In my opinion, it's a cycle with women. When women get with one terrible man, she's going to get it with another terrible man. And then she's going to get it with another one and another one. Because she's obviously shown that she's bad at vetting men. Bad at telling men apart or bad at reading, or reading men better. Okay, she's bad at vetting men. So it just tells me what type of woman she is.
It was fun. I didn't particularly like the mindset, the maturity level, as well as the games and all the crazy stuff that a lot of men are playing. You can tell that they've been playing these games for a while with women. So yeah, why don't I tell you the reason why a lot of women, including myself, focusing on our lives and preferring to be single.
The games that men are playing. This is the thing what women don't understand. Okay? Games. This is the thing where women are more essentially saying, these men are not committing to me. These men are just using me for sex. Essentially, you don't have much value. There's not much going for you. There's not much special about you. You're 46. Okay? You're divorcee. Now, who knows if she has kids? I'm assuming, right? She probably has kids. So, you're older. You're jaded. Your life, you have a bunch of life experience, right? You're trauma experience. Probably a single mom now, a divorced mom. Well, there's not a whole lot of value in you. In the dating market, right? Men don't see a whole lot of value besides your looks. Okay, you think, oh, I stayed with a narcissistic cheater. I was loyal to that man. That's not a plus. That's not showing something that's amazing. That you were loyal to terrible men. That's really not impressive. Okay, so the men that you want, right? The men that you decided to date, well, they don't see a whole lot of value in committing to you. So supposedly these games that women say, well, it's just reality that, you know what? You don't bring a whole lot to the dating market for men that you want.
One, if you get married, usually the woman, because of the current construct and expectations when a woman enters a marriage, especially religious expectations, cultural expectations, the woman does handle most of the responsibilities at home. There's no such thing as 50-50 in a relationship. And studies and statistics have showed that women handle way more, including getting pregnant, baking babies in our bellies for 9 months. A guy can't do that. There's no such thing as 50-50. And
what study? Are you just randomly saying a study that, and what's the, I don't even understand what the topic is. Women doing more in a relationship? She's just naming giving birth. Great. You could do something that you were born to do. And you're 46. You're not giving birth. You're not, I mean, no man is like looking to children towards you. Right? Don't equate something that a younger woman can do that you can't really do. Or it's not that likely that you could do. So really, don't equate studies. Absolutely ridiculous that women do more in relationships. This is the thing where I want to point out. I was in a relationship, okay, where she was, quote unquote, wearing the pants, in the sense that there's nothing I could do that is right. This is the thing where women don't talk about, right? The things that they don't say. It's not that they do everything. It's that they choose to do everything because men don't do it how they want to do it, how women want them to do it. I had a quote unquote debate or an argument with a woman on TikTok, saying men don't wash dishes, men don't fold clothes and all this stuff. No, men will do things, right? Because men, there are plenty of bachelors, like plenty of men that live on their own. Men will clean, men will do chores when they feel like they're doing chores. It's not like, oh, I have to, like, dishes are not piling high to the wall, right? To the ceiling. No. Men will do things when they see fit. They are adults. They're not living in filth. They're just, when they do it, they will do it. But the issue is that they won't do it on a woman's time schedule, right? They won't do it when women say they need to do it. Like, you have to do the dishes, you got to do the dishes right now. Can't do it later, can't do it tomorrow, can't do it. No. Women say you got to do it now, you got to do it now. And that's why when they say men don't do nothing, it's not on women's time schedule. It's not how women say to do it. Because I've done it where did laundry. Oh, it wasn't to her quote unquote quality level or shit like that, right? That's the thing what women don't talk about. Is that it's not that men don't do nothing, is that men don't do it how you want to do it. On your time schedule. When you want to do it, how you want to do it, what you want to do, all that shit. That's the problem. That's the issue. So it's not that women do everything, it's that women can't stand men that don't do it how they want to do it, when they want to do it. So what did they do? They just, I'm going to do it myself. Well, cool, you could do it yourself. But that doesn't mean that men don't do shit.
Women, we do get tired, sicker, we age faster, not only because of having...
You just equate like biology and like getting you get old faster, okay, and you get tired quicker. What? I've never heard of that study.
Having to be mothers, handling everything in the household, most of it, and then having to have a career as well to help sustain the household, and then you have to take care of your partner. A lot of
having a career. This is the insanity, right? Something that women have fought for. You make it seem like men are forcing women to. Okay? This is the insanity of women, right? Women will put something that they themselves chose to do on men. You chose to work. Men didn't force you to work. Okay? You chose to have kids. Men didn't force you to have kids. I know plenty of single dads that didn't want to have kids. Okay? Women chose it. This is the thing where women are so delusional. You put something that you chose to do onto men. And you make it like some kind of like, I don't know, beacon of martyrism. Like, unbelievable. You're so great that you chose to have kids. You're so great that you chose to have a career. It's something that you should be praised for.
women are feeling underappreciated, as well as having to experience mental, emotional, and physical abuse from their significant other. And if you don't believe
the role of the insanity, emotional, physical abuse. You know, statistics have shown that in most relationships, both men and women experience abuse quite equally. And here's the thing, right? In lesbian relationships, they're more abusive than hetero relationships. What does that say to you? And this is the thing where women will never understand, never grasp it. That a lot of times they are actually emotionally abusing the man. Hell, they won't understand that a lot of times they are physically abusing the man. But this is the difference, right? Women don't see it because, oh, I just tapped you. I'm a woman. Me smacking your arm, me smacking your back, me smacking your face. Oh, me hitting you, me pushing you. No, I'm a woman. That's not abuse. I can't hurt you. That's not an abuse. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not abuse. Or, you know what? Me yelling at you, saying that, oh, you're not doing it right. Me saying that, oh, I don't care if you're tired. I don't care what you want to do. This is women don't see the emotional abuse that they actually inflict on men. Because let's say this is the sad reality of a lot of men. Men are not synonymous with being victims. Men are not known to be victims. So, men will rarely ever be perceived as victims. Women are natural victims, right? Society have painted them natural victims. So, they will always looked out as, you know what? It's women. It's women who are suffering. It's women who are abused. Women who are physically, mentally, verbally. It's women that are abused. Never men. And it's funny because statistically shows that in, like I said, lesbian relationships, it is more abusive than heterosexual relationships. Hell, in gay relationships, men with men, they are the least abusive, least toxic relationships out of all the three. Right? You gotta put some correlations into that.
I mean, all you have to do is go to the domestic violence website and look at the yearly trend and report. Men experience domestic abuse too, but statistically, women experience it more when they're in a relationship. There are the rare smaller percentage these days that don't experience that in their marriage, and it's a beautiful thing. Now, as far as being single and dating, there's also that expectation, right, from guys that a woman needs to be controlled or dominated. If a woman is too independent, she's too masculine, and all of this sort of silly mindset. These are all immature, inexperienced men thinking like they know how to be in a successful relationship. And a lot of men are looking for cooks, house.
And this is the thing, right? Does she know how to be in a successful relationship? Obviously she doesn't. Because she has no successful relationship to show for. But this is the thing. These men know how to be in a relationship with them, right? They're asking if you want to be with these men. That's what it gets to be in a relationship with these men. Plain and simple. Men have standards as well. Surprising, right?
Keepers. And then if they find someone or meet someone who's doing well, oh, the insecurities, how their tail just goes between their legs and they can't handle it. And guess what? Like, it is difficult for a lot of men to commit just because of the access of women through dating apps, through social media. So there are a lot of distractions. Now, these distractions weren't experienced like 30 years ago or so. So it's becoming rare and rare for two people to come together, get into a relationship at least, not having to go through several dozen rounds of dating just to see if you can get a half decent human being. Now, since I've been single, going on 4 years now, I am much happier, peaceful, no games, and I'm focusing more on my goals and my dreams and truly experiencing and living my life without playing mind games, without not being treated how you deserve. I've dated men who were 12 years younger than me and up to 10 years older than me. A good percentage, I'm gonna say 80% of these guys didn't even have the courtesy and consideration of decent conversation. It's sad. It's seriously sad.
Oh God. These women are just unbelievable. Decent conversation. This is the problem, right? And she's a coach. This is the problem, right? More and more women are trying to be coaches. What is successful? What are you coaching for? What success do you have? Business? You just really that's nothing. Just work. it's like your life is, you're 46. Women don't understand. If you want to build a life where it's just career, it's not that hard, right? If you completely focus on that, it's not that hard. But in my opinion, women like this, they don't get fulfillment. And she's fine with saying, okay, now, um, you know, focusing on her career and stuff like that. But it comes to a time where, just like I do plenty of videos, right? Like just like the Kendra G stuff, women still complain about being single, right? Women still complain. Women still make an issue. Unlike men, once men get into that mindset of just I'm staying single, men are fine with it. Men don't complain. Men will figure out, you know what, if I wanted sex, I'll just pay for it. Or I'll just go on a date and say that that's what I want. They don't complain about women. They don't complain about women are terrible. No. They go their own way. Women make it a life, make it a career, make it a thing to just say, oh, my dating life is terrible. This about this man, this about that man. No, that's insanity. That's the absolute insanity. And this is the thing where women don't understand, right? You think you're at a certain time in women's life or something, men see very little value in dating you. Very little, besides your body. Right? So really, I think that's what she's going through. A woman like this, men that's dating you, they see only your body as valuable. That's it. And that's if that. So really, that's why a lot of men aren't putting that much effort. Because your value, because you passed that wall. Right? You passed the wall already. So now past the wall, men don't see value in you, long-term commitment. They just see it as fun time right now.
And so, yeah, I'm just opting out. I am opting out at this point. Now, yeah, I am meeting people and I am open and going on dates and such. But I will tell you, not impressed at all. And this is why a lot of women like myself are deciding to stay.
Opting out, but dating. That makes sense. Like I said before, right? Supposedly these single age, right? These single time. They're still racking a body. They're still wasting time's men. They're still wasting men's time. Isn't that something? Opting out while still dating. That don't make sense. You know what makes sense? Is that they're not choosing to be single. Is that they have no choice but to be single. Because the men that they want don't want them. Women are not choosing to be single. You know how you choose to be single? Is that the men that you want you, but I'm saying men that you want to be with, men that you want to marry, men that you want to date, men that you want. They want you, but you are saying, no, I don't want you. Right? I guarantee you that's not how it is. It is men that you want, they don't want you. Or they don't want you for long-term commitment. And that's why these games that women like this talk about. These insecurities that women try to put onto men. Men aren't insecure. Men just don't see a whole lot of value in you. Men just don't see that being with you is that great. And I can obviously see this woman, right? She has become what I've talked about. As you get older, you just become a bigger red flag to be with. You become more of a headache. You become more annoying to be with. So really, you get less valuable because your looks start to fade. Your personality is for shit. So really, there's really not a lot to be with you. Okay? And this is the problem, right? With Western poisoning. Western ideology that poisons women. The feminism, the whole of this crap. Okay, that's what happened to the other. If you just saw him, right, the other Asian woman that I did, what the poison did to her, right? These women just become harder to deal with, and time is not women's friends because it's not just their looks, right, that fades or get worse over time. It's their personality, more so, that gets worse over time. And this woman, yeah, I'm not surprised at 46 she's still single. I'm not surprised at 46 that she's dating, yet there's no success. Not surprised at all. Because this woman is a headache. This woman is delusional. Okay? So, yeah. No surprises there. I don't know. What do you guys think?